Kayla Miller, February 5th, 2012, Speech to Inform. Has something ever popped into your head, like a song that you should know the title to, but you just can't remember? Doesn't that get frustrating and annoying? People with Alzheimer's have to live like that every day. As someone who works with people who have Alzheimer's, you see the frustration they go through every day. In this speech, I want others to gain a little knowledge of what Alzheimer's really is. In this speech, I will discuss what Alzheimer's is, the different stages, and how to communicate with someone with Alzheimer's. For the Montessori Dementia Program from Mapleview. First, let's discuss what Alzheimer's is. Alzheimer's is another word for dementia, which is a progressive and typically irreversible deadline of mental abilities. Dementia deals with memory, reasoning, and problem solving. It may also affect a person's behavior and personality. Along with personality and behavior comes sundowning. Sundowning is a term used when people with dementia get restless and their personalities change. When sundowning starts, they become confused and restless and start to pace or get agitated. They will start to pack their things to go home or try to get out to go home. Some things to do to redirect sundowning is to start an activity. According to Tina Irish, head of activity director at Mapleview, activities are a great way to redirect residents who are sundowning. End of quote. Feeling depressed about losing their memory is also one of the symptoms experienced while having dementia, but may disappear as dementia gets worse. According to Alvina Campbell, activity director at Mapleview East, quote, "It gets really hard to see the frustration and hurt they go through every day, and there's not much you can do about it." End quote. Another symptom of Alzheimer's is the person being hostile or demanding. When they become angered toward you, it usually is not meant for you. The anger can reflect a misunderstanding of a situation or simply the patient's frustration with his or her disabilities. For example, they may go back in time where they are a child and they start getting upset, wondering where they are and why they are there and why a parent hasn't come to get them yet. Next, I will discuss the different stages of Alzheimer's. There are 7 stages to Alzheimer's. 1. No impairment. 2. Forgetfulness. 3. Early confusion. 4. Late confusion. 5. Early dementia. 6. Middle dementia. And 7. Late dementia. Stages 4 through 7 are the stages typically seen in a long-term care. Some things to know about stages are that people will go through these stages at different rates. For example, some people go from forgetfulness to dependency in a matter of years or even sooner, as others may remain in a particular stage for a long period of time. According to Deb Schumacher, activity director at Mapleview North, some days residents will be just fine. You may not even be able to tell that they have Alzheimer's if you didn't know who they were. Then the next day is a totally 180. End quote. Finally, let's talk about how to communicate with people who have Alzheimer's. You need to start by respecting them, just like you'd like to be respected. Try to refrain from calling them sweetie or honey. It makes it sound like you are familiar with them, and they may not remember who you are, then they get frustrated when they can't figure it out. Don't speak to them as if they are children. They still can understand things, so talk to them as you would any other person. And finally, face the person you're talking to and speak clearly, and try to make your face at the same level as theirs. It makes them feel more comfortable. So, in conclusion, you have learned what Alzheimer's is, the different stages, and how to communicate with people with Alzheimer's. So, next time when you get annoyed because you can't remember a song title, remember there are people who have to live with not remembering every day and the frustration that goes with that.